chosen one. I am Roru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages. Inside the Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Well, yeah. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the Temple of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in the sacred realm, namely this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Roru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. You received the Light Medallion. Roru the Sage adds his powers to yours. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Link, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to touch the... It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the secret realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones would bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko village. Do you understand, Link? And so it begins, our adventure as an adult. Like Navi just said, we can't equip any of our stuff that we used as a kid. So I'm just going to put the Ocarina into the down spot and set out to go in Kakariko. So we can see that there's some weird spiral on top of that mountain. The trees are dead. The atmosphere is really weird. So if we go back in town, we have Redeads. Also, the Master Sword does twice as much damage than the Kokiri Sword, so not only we have become an adult, but we are now stronger than before. And yeah, also, when you kill a Redead, all the other Redeads around will completely ignore you. And look at this. Oh, wait. You start eating him. That's gross. So, let's go to the castle and see what's up. This is Ganon's castle now, and not Hyrule Castle. So, there's not a lot of things to do in this place, but I think that there's one Skulltula that we can get. Uh, wait, let me try something. And what if I hit it? Well, that's a way to take the token. And I'm dead. So, we are going to do exactly what Sheik asked us and go in Kakariko village. But before, let's see if this place changed. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome too. Your name is Link, isn't it? Don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for a business like this. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts called Poes are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyard. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay you lots of money for it. So yeah, so next time that we catch a Poe, we can go back to this dude and sell it for money. So, you know, that's great to know. So, the bridge is broken, so, well, the gate, I guess, I don't know, it's broken, so we can come back anytime during day or night, so it doesn't matter. So, let's go to Kakariko village and see what's up over there. So, Kakariko village. The town is still the same, but this is during the night, so nothing. We can't really see what's going on since almost everybody's asleep. But if we go back to the spider's house, we have broken another curse. So the curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. We have the Stone of Agony. It causes the rumble feature to react to nearby secrets. So that will, just like it said, makes the controller rumble when you're near a secret, just like over here. My controller is rumbling. If we place a bomb, there's a hole that will appear, and I took damage. Wow. And we have redeads. How? Yeah, he's dead. He's going to ignore me because he's going to go for him, but I'm just going to kill him and get a treasure chest. With 200 rupees. Wow. So, there's nothing really much to do, so I'm going to turn it back to morning. So what do you say? A long time ago, there was a man in this very village who had an eye they say could see the truth. Now usually you have to train your mind's eyes most strenuously to actually see the truth. But this fella, no. They say he had a different way of doing things. His house stood where the well is now. Well, that's interesting. And these guys. I need some hearts? No, fine. Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Hyrule Castle Town, he's become even more timid. I tell you, I saw him. I saw the ghostly figure of Tanpei the Gravekeeper sinking into his grave. It looked like he was holding some kind of treasure. Wait, Tanpei is dead? Well, time to go into the graveyard to see if what he says is true. I need some hearts, please. But before, let's go into this windmill because I never went inside of it as a kid. Grrr. I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grrr. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. I'm not going to bother him. So, in the graveyard, and if we go inside of the house, the Gravekeeper's diary is here. Do you want to read it? Yes. Whoever reads this, please enter my grave. I will let you have my stretching, shrinking keepsake. I'm waiting for you, Tanpei. So, Tanpei's grave. I'm pretty sure that it's not this one. I think it's this one. So, I think every grave that has those little herbs have holes in them, so yeah, this is Tanpei. Hey, young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race, follow me if you dare. Woo! Also, don't touch the fire because it will hurt you and slow you down. So we just have to follow him. And I touched the fire. Just going to follow him. And you know, something simple. Go up here. Don't touch the fire. And now we go around here. He opens the door and the time of this race was 1 minute and 3 seconds. Hey, young man. You were very quick to be able to keep up with me. Hey. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hookshot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it would help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. So, now have a dungeon map. No, it's the hook shark. You found the hook shark. It's a spring-loaded chain that can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. While holding C, you can aim with the joystick actuated by releasing. And we have another blue cube. Play the Song of Time. And now we are back to the windmill. So something what I want to do, can I? Yeah. Oh, don't fall. And we have another piece of heart. So we are back at the windmill. And you know, let's piss him off more by showing our ocarina. What? You got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then a mean king came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. You've learned the Song of Storms. Oh no, a storm again! You played the ocarina again, didn't you? Grrr! And now the windmill has gone crazy. So, now that we have the hook shot, what do you say? I read a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the bucket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy. Late risers out of bed, haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to crow cuckoo! Especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me a while and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try? Yeah, why not? You borrowed a pocket egg. A pocket cuckoo will hatch from it overnight. Be sure to give it back when you are done with it. So, now that I'm done with Kakariko village, I'm going to go back to Kokiri forest and see what's up with Saria, so I'll meet you guys there. So back at whoa! What happened? There's a bunch of monsters. There's big Dekubabas. What's going on? Since the great Deku tree withered, more minis have been appearing in the forest. I'm scared. Where's Saria? Do you know Saria, mister? That's weird. Where has Mido gone during such an emergency? An evil wind is blowing from the direction of the forest temple. Saria left, saying, I have to do something about it. The forest temple is located in the secret forest meadow in the far side of the Lost Woods. Well, I guess that's our next destination. So, let's climb up here and go back to the Lost Woods. So just like before, we have to go in the forest meadow, so oh, what's that? Mido? What are you? Though you wear Kirish clothing, you can't fool me. I promise Saria I will never let anybody through here. Well, I'm Saria's best friend, so let me through. That melody! Saria plays that song all the time. You do know Saria? That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. He feels so sad for being such a jerk with Link, and I'm not going to explore this right now. Here and over here. So now we're in the secret forest meadow. My controller is rumbling again, so that means that there's a secret hole again. Go through the hole and Wolfos. Dead. And dead. I'm pretty sure it's rupees, but what the heck. Yeah, I just wasted 50 rupees. Well, from here on we'll be going through some narrow passage. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up some enemies. Use L targeting to always look in the proper direction. Set your view so you can see down the next corridor before you turn a corner. Once your view is set, hold on L to sidestep around the corner. That way you won't be surprised by an enemy waiting to ambush. So we pull out our hookshot and shoot at him. And these are, I think these are the moblins, which is weird because I'm so used to seeing the newer version of the moblins, so it's kind of weird seeing this version. Like, they're so big when, you know, in Skyward, well, not in Skyward Sword. Yeah, in Skyward Sword they're like irregular enemies. Even in the original Zelda they are regular enemies, so it's kind of weird seeing that they're all big and wall, I guess. So we just want to sneak around and kill them before they ram at you. So I'm going to go in the fairy fountain and grab a fairy, so I'll see you guys in a bit. So I grabbed 2 fairies just in case. We never know what could happen. And whoops. Here we have this big dude with his hammer or a club. Just avoid the clubs and then you can just attack him. Yeah. So let's go up and meet up back again with Saria. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the minuet of Forest. You have learned the minuet of Forest. Link. I'll see you again. So, we travel in time 7 years into the future. We are now an adult. Explored a little bit of Kakariko village. Went back to Kukiri Forest. And now I will say goodbye to you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next time. Goodbye. Also, next time we are starting up the forest dungeon. See you guys then.